Hi guys, what's up? It's Jess. In today's video, I'm going to guide you through an ancient practice that is incredible for increasing happiness, lowering stress levels, lowering the anxiety or even stopping the anxiety response in the body, and generally helping you to really feel good, body, mind, and spirit. The practice we're going to do is called a gratitude practice. Now, when I first heard of a gratitude practice, I hated the idea of it. It sounded artificial. I didn't want to sit around trying to pretend to be happy or pretend to be grateful for things that I was not grateful for. Now, that is not what it is. I tried it when I was doing my teacher training and did it regularly. And what I found was it really wasn't about trying to be grateful or trying to be happy about things I wasn't happy about or trying to accept situations that I didn't want to accept. What a gratitude practice does, it helps to remind us of what we've forgotten so we can get so caught up in the stuff of our mind, especially when our minds are negative, which as humans, they have a negative bias. So our minds do tend to be negative. So we can get so caught up in the noise of this world and in all the things of this world, opinions and ideas and concepts, and we can get so caught up in it, we actually forget how beautiful life is and how beautiful we are. So we start to identify with these thoughts. What a gratitude practice does is it helps you to remember and it reawakens you to the incredible beauty that is in this moment. We remember how precious life is. We remember how incredible it is to be able to breathe. We remember how amazing it is just for our heart to beat. We don't beat our heart, it beats itself. We forget how beautiful life is and how blessed we are to even be having this experience at all, floating around in the universe on this little blue dot, to be here, to be conscious, to be aware, to be able to love, to be able to feel, to be able to cry and laugh, and all of these beautiful things. We get so caught up in achievements and goals, and these things are wonderful, but we can kind of get lost in them, and it takes us further away from feeling good and from feeling grateful and from feeling joy and from feeling happiness. Now, in saying all of this, it's not that we want to ignore bad, negative, or terrible or traumatic situations and pretend we're okay with them. This is, I think, a common misunderstanding with these practices. What the practice aims to do is help you to focus on and to remember what you have and who you are. This way you become empowered. So when we focus on what we don't have and the negativity and the bad and the lack, we come from a space of lack and we're disempowered. So then we actually find it really hard to get out of the negative situations. You can get kind of into a stoop and into like a bad mood or a negative sort of mood, and you find it really hard to get unstuck. When you practice gratitude and you remember your power, you remember who you are, you remember the beauty that you have and the power that you have, it's an empowering way to go about changing a bad situation. So in no means is a gratitude practice designed to help you to try to feel good or happy about something that you are unhappy about. If you are unhappy or something needs to be changed, you need to go ahead and change it. But what a gratitude practice can help you to do is to empower you to remember what you do have, and so that you don't go into a chronic negative state, because that again is disempowering. You can become anxious, worried, depressed through a state like that. So gratitude practice, it's proven to increase happiness, to lower states of stress and worry. For me personally, the most powerful thing a gratitude practice has been able to do is to help me sleep. So I have a lot of anxiety, or have had in the past a lot of anxiety for as long as I can remember. Always had trouble sleeping, and when there's a lot of stress in my world, I'm a single mom, so there's always major stresses that come up, and these practices are incredible to help me deal with them. So when I do have a lot of stress or something that I'm really worried about, and if I wake up in the middle of the night, the type of mind that I have, very imaginative, and it can really go crazy when it's negative. So a gratitude practice is one of the only things that helps me get back to sleep, because what it's doing is it's stopping the worry and the anxiety response in the body, and instead you're switching to remembering how beautiful it is to have eyes that can see, that to have a heart that beats, to have all of these organs working for you, to have all the love around you. So when you do a gratitude practice, all of the stress response in the body starts to lower, the stress hormones will start to lower, and it can start to switch off the fight or flight response and switch on the rest and digest response. So for me, it's a beautiful practice to help me to sleep. I actually read a quote the other night that said, "When I'm worried and cannot sleep, I count my blessings instead of sheep." And as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, that is so beautiful. And for people like me, it's true. A gratitude practice can be the difference between me staying awake for 2 hours worrying and losing sleep for no point really, or being able to get back to sleep and being able to switch off that stress response in the body. Now, if you do a gratitude practice regularly, that's really going to increase a lot of the happiness and a lot of the joy in your world. So it can be a really powerful practice, and it's very, very simple. I would recommend doing a gratitude practice every day. 5 minutes is fine, 5 minutes a day, and try it for 2 weeks. Then see how you feel. I was skeptical to start with, so totally get it if you're like, oh, I don't really know if I want to try it. I would recommend trying it 5 minutes a day, 2 weeks, and just see how you feel. These ancient wisdom practices, not all of them are for everybody, but gratitude it's kind of in every wisdom teaching, really. There's hardly any ancient wisdom teachings that don't say gratitude it's the foundation of all abundance, the foundation of all happiness, gratitude for what you have and who you are. So let's give a gratitude practice a try. So I'll guide you through a practice. We'll probably do it for probably about 5 minutes. It's really, really simple, and after you've done it with me a couple of times, you should be able to do it on your own. And I recommend doing it at all times during the day. If you're standing in line and you've got nothing to do, rather than pull out your phone and have a scroll, which you can, but just before that, why not spend 30 seconds or a minute feeling deep gratitude for something. Come up with something, even the air-conditioned building that you are standing in while you're waiting in line to go to the bank or speak to the checkout lady. Find gratitude for something and just see what it starts to build in your life. All right, are you ready to try the practice? Let's begin. To do your gratitude practice, you can either sit up with your back straight and your legs crossed in a traditional meditation posture, or you may lay down on your back and relax. When you're ready, gently close your eyes, and we'll begin by taking 3 deep breaths. So breathing in through the nose, and then open your mouth and breathe out. Breathing in through your nose again, open your mouth to breathe out, and see for this last breath if we can make the breath a little bit deeper. Breathing in through the nose, draw the air right down into the bottom of your lungs, and open your mouth to breathe out. Great. You can let your breathing return to normal now. Now consider for a moment this breath, this life breath, and see if you can cultivate a sense of gratitude for this breath. In order for you to be able to breathe, the atmosphere, oxygen, and the elements of the air around you all need to be in perfect harmony. The organs inside of your body all need to be working in perfect harmony in order for you to be able to take air into your body and to expel the air out of your body. This breath, this life breath that breathes itself again and again throughout your day, this breath that we rarely acknowledge. See if you can spend a moment now becoming aware of just how precious, miraculous, and wondrous this breath is. Feel the air as it nourishes your body. Feel how your body responds as you exhale. And know that no matter what you're going through, whether it's stress or difficulty, happiness and joy, the breath
is a part of what allows it to be. It allows your consciousness to be here in this body, on this planet. Without this breath, none of it could be. So spend a moment in gratitude for what this breath provides for you. Next, I'll get you to place your hand on top of your heart. Feel your heart as it beats, and spend a moment cultivating gratitude for your beating heart. There is nothing you need to do to get the heart to beat. It alone beats for you. And again, this is a part of what allows you to be, allows you to be aware, to be conscious, to live, to love, to feel all of the different emotions, to experience all of the different experiences. This heart that beats for you moment after moment after moment. It beats for you. See if you can spend a moment cultivating gratitude for your heart. Next, place your hands onto your belly. Feel your belly as it rises and falls with each breath. And see if you can cultivate some awareness and some gratitude for everything that goes on within this belly. Where the nourishment of your food is digested, and where major organs play a huge role in allowing your body to function the way that it does, so that you can be here in this moment, in this experience. Spend a moment expressing and feeling some gratitude for your belly. Next, place your hands onto your legs and spend a moment remembering everywhere that your legs have taken you. Every place that you've ever needed to go, whether it was a small journey, walking from your bedroom to the kitchen, or a large journey, climbing a mountain, running a marathon. Wherever it is that you needed to go, your legs and your feet took you there. Spend a moment considering everything that has had to come together for your legs to work well. The muscle, the tendons, the ligaments, the bone, the structure and the function of these legs, to be able to help you to move around from place to place. Wherever you want to go, your legs take you there. Spend a moment and see if you can cultivate and feel some gratitude for your legs. Next, touch your hands and your arms as if you're holding your own hands, and consider for a moment everything that these hands and these arms do for you, helping you every day with small tasks, opening a door, turning on a tap, opening a jar of food. And spend a moment considering the bigger things that your hands and your arms have allowed you to experience and achieve. If you're a mother, you've used your hands to hold your child's hand, to pick them up when they cry. We use our arms to hug, to show love and support. Your hands and your arms have given you great joy and freedom. Spend just a moment seeing if you can cultivate and really feel some gratitude for your arms and your hands and for everything that they have allowed you to experience. Next, place your hands on your lips and consider for just a moment everything that your lips, your mouth, your tongue and your teeth have allowed you to experience. All of the nourishing food that you've had in your life. You've used your mouth to bring it into your body. Your tongue has allowed you to use language, communicate, express yourself, to sing. Consider for a moment how lucky you are to have the intelligence to be able to use these functions. Spend a moment, seeing if you can cultivate some gratitude for everything that your mouth and your teeth and your tongue have allowed you to experience. Next, gently place your hands on top of your eyes and imagine for a moment life without sight. If you were never able to see the colours of a sunset, if you were never able to look into the eyes of a loved one or watch the joy on their face, your eyes allow you to experience so much. Take a moment to really consider everything that your eyes have allowed you to see and experience and enjoy. Really spend a moment feeling some gratitude for these eyes. They're a gift. These eyes that allow you to see all of the beauty of this world. Allow your hands to rest by your side now. We'll finish this practice by taking 2 nice deep breaths. So before you open your eyes, take a nice deep breath in through your nose and open your mouth to exhale all of the air out of your body. One more time now, really deepening the breath. Inhale through the nose and open your mouth, exhale. And when you're ready, you can gently open your eyes. I hope that this practice helped you to get in touch with a part of the wonder of who you are, the mystery of life, and the incredible gift that this very moment is. Namaste.